I'll do these coaching calls, and this one that I brought you onto that we're scheduled next week to speak to this member, but he's got this just rock star office manager, and they're experiencing it's Southern California, so he's having a really difficult time finding qualified people. She doesn't have time to train them up, right? So they're limited to trying to find somebody with experience, and then they find somebody with experience and they're good clinically, quote unquote clinically, or they understand that aspect of the job, but they might not be a great fit for culture. They might not be great forward facing for the practice. So they're like, what do we do? So this one rock star office manager that used to manage like 100 DSO practices that has this remarkable skill set. Her true strength is TC. She could really, really close big cases because he does all on X and stuff like that. But she's the only one in the office, and they're not outsourcing anything. So they're missing phone calls. And even if she was sitting up front grabbing phone calls, then she wouldn't be singularly focused on, closing those big treatment plans. She's also doing revenue cycle management. So she's also the billing department. She's also verifying insurance. So you have this person that's making, $80,000, $90,000 a year, and justifiably so, because you pay somebody that much money if they can close big cases, but she's also verifying insurance and sitting on the phone with insurance companies for 25 minutes. It's like, oh my gosh, we got to figure this out. So this is exactly the sort of strategy that you need to deploy in your offices if you're in this type of situation. You start building a team, and that could be a rock solid team, but you have to have a way to onboard them. You have to outsource what you can outsource. You have to be able to pick up the phone consistently. That's a huge thing now. Like when people are like, I need a new marketing company because, my marketing company isn't producing results. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm agnostic to marketing companies because we have so many friends that own great marketing companies. But I'm like, okay, so what's your call answer rate? Because the typical dental practice misses 35% of the incoming phone calls during business hours and 100% of the calls after business hours. So what's your call answer rate during business hours? And, a Mango or whatever voice over internet provider, Weave, any of them can calculate that for you, and they'll give you reports. Surprises me how many people that are looking for a new marketing company don't know how effective they are at just picking up the phone. And then I'm like, okay, of the 65% that you're picking up, how does it sound when they pick up the phone? Because they all record them now. So you could just pick, 5 or 6 out of 30 that came in and just do random audits on how they're, I have no idea. It's like, all right, so it could very well be that your marketing company is underproducing or not providing value for the dollar, but you don't even know these important metrics. Like the marketing company's job is to get the phone to ring with qualified leads. Your job is to have the operational infrastructure in order to answer the phone correctly, book those patients in the chair, and then you guys can take over from a clinical perspective to close those cases. So I always go through that decision tree now. It's like, do you really need a new marketing company? You very well may, but answer these questions first,